Hey, welcome to Team Hager Live. I'm writing a theme song on the fly. Hi, everyone.
What's up, Aaron?
I
Yo,
just made that up just now.
Yeah, it's great. It's really good.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for tuning in on your lunch break. This is videography, kind of, even though Andrew just kind of more graphics, but we incorporate that in the videos, right?
Yeah,
We
and
got
a lot of support. A lot of support.
Yeah. Matt does the bulk of the award-winning editing. And then Hayden and I are his peons that just do his bidding.
no, it's not that at all.
But hey, videography wanted to come on today and just talk to you a little bit about the process of making videos, and maybe just tell y'all a little story about. We've got a bunch of the Addies that we won this year behind me here, and one of the ones we got for Best in Show was Oh Dear. And Matt, you want to tell us a little bit about how that video came about?
So with that video, it's kind of a random story. One for about I've been at Hoegger for about 4 years now, and we had hanging on the wall. It was just a deer, and it was wrapped in this orange tape. It looked pretty cool. One day we were rearranging our office. Andrew took it down, stuck it by the door, and said, "Jackie, please take me home." He had a note stuck to it. It sat there for about 4 weeks. One day I was just walking by after lunch, and I just said to Andrew in passing, I said, "Hey, we should do a video how the deer is trying to talk to us, and then we should just take it really dark at the end there." We make a lot of these videos just for fun, like inside our office, and we just thought this would be just one of them that only we would see it. And the more we showed it to people, the more it grew. And then we were like, well, let's enter it in the Addy Awards. And from there, it won Best Humor in Oklahoma. And in Fort Worth, it won People's Choice. And right now, it's up for a People's Choice Award with the Telly Awards, which is a worldwide video award ceremony.
And that was one of the ones, Matt, like when you were still here in the office.
Yeah.
Like on Fridays, you would always kind of be like, well, let's do something for Hoegger. Let's do something for Hoegger. And, that was just one of those fun little projects that I you got going like that. And I want some businesses will do that where it's built in, where 10% of your time is going to be working on something not for clients, and it's not necessarily built in here, but in doing that and doing something that wasn't for, a client or whatever, we end up winning some big time awards for that, which, really helps, if you're making award-winning videos, then of course more clients are going to want to use you,
Yeah, and I think it shows too to clients that just to take risks. If we were to pitch this to a client, I mean, it'd be a pretty hard sell.
I think we should show the gunshot, or is that too much?
No, let's
Not
see it.
too much.
Yeah, let's put it up. Hey, we got one vote for too much, one vote for.
Pay special attention to Andrew's serious face.
I thought we got some pretty good actors here. This is right before I started working here. I did do the special effect you're about to see, the gunshot splatter, but I hadn't come on full time yet.
Yep, there he is. There's our deer.
There's Taylor, showing off her acting chops. Oh. Andrew, you could play a serial killer pretty good.
That's what Matt said. That kind of scares me.
That look, man, it's pretty wild.
You know what's fun about this is that, a lot of times we're creating videos for our clients with kind of their direction in mind, although the creative direction comes from us as a team. But when we get to do fun things like this, like there's endless possibilities that we could do. And, Matt and I traveled to Oklahoma City probably about 2 months ago, I guess, to be on a panel to talk about this Oh Dear video. And, I think that what makes our office so great is that we're not afraid to kind of go above the bar there and and show how kind of wacky and funny and dark and just encompass all of that and create something, and you end up creating things that people love. And I just think that's so cool because, you know, at the end of the day, when we're paid by a client to produce a video, we really have to kind of relinquish to some of their ideas and the direction that they want to go. And so it's fun when you can just throw all of that out the window and just do whatever you want to do, you know?
Yeah, that video to me was like a big major New York style ad agency video, you know, like that did not seem like a local commercial at all, you know.
Yeah.
Most of ours don't, you know, I you know.
Yeah, and it also allowed us to, you know, find out how to make something new. Because whenever going into this, I animated a deer to talk, and I didn't know how to do it, but, you know, learned. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, and we had a great voice actor too that was able to help with that.
Was that Greg?
No, that was my brother, Brendan.
Oh, it was Brendan? Yeah. I'll have to tell AZ, my girlfriend, that because when she saw the video, she knows Brendan well.
Oh, okay.
And she goes, "Oh, well, Andrew got all the looks in the family."
When we were recording the voiceover for that, the outtakes of that, it's just me and Brendan laughing half the time because we couldn't believe what we were saying, just the lines. But no, it was fun, and I think that shows just our team, like our strengths. You know, I'll do editing, Hayden, Eric take, you know, and Andrew do graphics, animation, and it all comes together to make something wild. You know.
Yeah.
Gosh, you know what another good one is? If people want to go on Hoegger's website and look at it, and thinking about Brendan reminded me of that. What is the other one? Is it Tramps? Where that's another one. That's just a hilarious video. Are you going to pull that one up too? Oh, what's that? Yeah. And that scene right there on the thumbnail cracked me up so bad the first time I saw it, when you realize how close they're sitting to each other. But man, your brother Brendan was hilarious in this video as well. It's fun bringing in like friends and family like Chris and Ashley. I'm good friends with those two.
Yeah.
There you go.
This is another fun one. This played at a conference for Urban Air, their corporate franchise conference last year, and this is a really fun one to make. I love anything like Spinal Tap, off this mockumentary style, when you pretend you're super serious and it's just the worst content, or the most silliest thing ever, you know? So.
Yeah, for sure.
Did you guys ever do any acting growing up, Andrew, you and Brendan?
Brendan was in a lot of like plays at church and stuff like that. And so, you know, not only is Brendan an incredible musician, but he can also, you know, be funny and act a little bit. So I was never a part of anything. That was my first debut. But apparently I can be hired as a hitman.
Yeah, we're going darker for the next one. We're going to play into your strengths.
Oh, goodness.
Can you show even fake blood on national commercials? I don't think I've ever seen that. Because that one never aired anywhere but the internet, right?
Yeah, I don't think so, because I know like in movie trailers, they're pretty strict about blood. So I'm sure if they're strict in movie trailers, they're going to be pretty strict with cable TV.
Matt, what's your favorite part of the video production process?
For me, it's the editing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, that's the fun part. It's like putting a puzzle together. You know, it's like, well, this could go here, and this makes more sense here. And then what I love more about it is when you leave it, you go home for the day and you come back, and it's even more clear.
Mm-hmm.
That's the funnest part. The hardest part is shooting it. I mean, that's problem solving. Everything will go wrong. You're up against the clock, but it's the most rewarding at the end of the day, you know?
Well, it depends on what you like. Like I'm like you, Matt. I'd rather sit and edit all day. The shooting is stressful to me. Like just like there's so much that can go wrong. You've got to get all your shots of that, and then once you get back, it's just putting it together. It's fun. It's the fun part.
Oh yeah.
But there's a lot of people who would not want to edit in a million years. They'd rather be out shooting. I think Abe, who was working here right at I would for him because we do different things, but we kind of swapped out. He really liked shooting, didn't he?
Yeah, he was more like get out in the field, get it done. Loved finding different shots, and we work with a lot of outside talent as well, which is also good. We know a lot of people in different cities and can bring a lot of different talent from the outside to help us out. So that's always good.
Yeah.
And your brother, right?
Go ahead.
Oh, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I was just saying that it helps out whenever we have some out of state shoots that we have to get to. We can always reach out to all the videographers we know just around the country and just help out. What were you saying, Eric?
I was saying Scott, Matt's brother, also still help. We were talking about collaborations, and he still helps us do a lot of the writing.
Yeah, he gets his eyes on a lot of projects, and is still kind of just giving us ideas and helping out. So it's always appreciated. So
if you ever go on a shoot with Matt Hamilton, and you're the lead role, be prepared to say your line at least 30 times. That's a fact.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is guaranteed to say, all right, let's just do that one more time. And we'll do it about 2 more times.
Yeah, the last thing I went on with Matt was for Frank and Joe's, and we were doing just a little 15-second scene. And this is the difference between him and I, why his stuff, he gets better stuff. The first shot, number one, I'm like, I think we got it. That's a wrap. 30 more takes later, we actually did have the good one.
There's been times where we've nailed it in the first take, but you never know it till you get back to the edit.
Yeah.
And
especially
I've been sorry.
I was just talking about whenever we do documentary style videos, asking the question a couple of times because you get different answers each time.
Oh yeah, you get them to answer the question twice, and they'll always do it different. Very rarely will they say it the same,
Yeah.
But I've been scarred enough to have not enough footage back in the edit, so that's the reason why I just do it again. That's perfect. Do it again.
Yeah,
it's great.
Well, go to teamhoegger.com or go to Hoegger's YouTube page, viewing audience, I'm assuming, who is out there, and just check out the work. If you're wanting some video work done, once we get this city open back up again here soon, we're hoping the next couple of weeks, come out here and talk to us and see what we can do for you. Right, guys? This team right here will get in there and make you something cool.
Yeah, and don't forget, we also have new blog articles coming out. We talk about everything we do, including videography and graphic design and all sorts of stuff.
Yeah. Anyone else want to say anything else before we wrap it up here? We're trying to keep these under 15 minutes. And by the way, everybody, it's every Wednesday and Friday that we do Team Hoegger Live at noon, right at 12, so you can watch in your lunch break. And if you want to ask us any questions, can we see their questions, Hayden, on Facebook?
Yeah. If they come through, we'll be able to get a notification on those. And also check out our Friday episode we're going to be doing. We're going over our new social space episode. It'll be airing next Saturday, this Saturday.
Yeah, it's a great episode. Our leader here, Jackie Hoegger, her family has been in the dairy business for a long time, and dairy business is one of those businesses that are, they're getting hit pretty hard right now because kids aren't in school drinking all that milk, and restaurants aren't really at anywhere close to 100% using all that milk. So we have a couple of guys from the dairy farming industry, and we also have Glenn Barham, who's on SMAC, the Shepherd Military Affairs Committee, talking about everything that's going on with Shepherd right now and all of that. But we'll get into more of that on Friday.
Yeah, a lot of new production stuff when it comes to making a TV show. That's for sure.
Yeah, that's the first for Hoegger, right? A 30-minute weekly episodic.
Everybody stay safe out there. Let us know if there's anything that Hoegger can help you with, and we sure do appreciate y'all, and pray for our city. So
Cool.
All right, guys.
You guys.